of science fiction.
Hello and welcome to the episode 2 review of She-Hulk. It's Superhuman Law. I actually thought this episode, I want to say it was, I thought it was better than last week's actually. I really enjoyed this. Poor old She-Hulk, she loses her job for doing the right thing. The law's confusing, I suppose. And she ends up working at some new law firm and becomes the head of the Superhuman Division. We get a brief appearance by Mark Ruffalo, and we meet Jen's family, which are quite funny. It's like Marvel have this like sort of funny like humour thing with other like, how do you say it, like characters around the main character. Quite interesting makeup with her family. I did like her dad. He sort of advised her. There were nothing special about this episode, but I found I did laugh. So, there was something there with this episode. But like I said last week, this is what goes on in the world within the MCU with like normal, average people, and this is interesting because she's trying to lead a normal life. The world knows she's now She-Hulk, and she has to deal with that. But I did like it when Tim Roth appeared as Emil Blonsky, and that was sort of interesting. And he's playing this like he's in his cell, and he's trying to be nice, and you can't trust this guy as far as you can throw him. There's a scene where Mark Ruffalo, the Hulk phones her up and he's on board that spaceship. It knocks him off the road, so I assume this is where we're going to go into, World War Hulk or whatever. I don't know. Well, I've heard rumours that's meant to be coming. I've heard that the Abomination's going to be in the Thunderbolts. So is this like going to be leading towards that? We didn't say much to Titania. That case was thrown out. Poor old Jen. You do feel for her because like when she lost her job and she got re-employed again. I've got a feeling, like, because she's working at this new law firm, that there could be potential villains here. The law firm might not be as innocent as it's making out. I mean, the thing, I don't know when Daredevil's coming to it. I assume next week there's going to be, because he's a lawyer or an attorney as well. I was hoping we'd see more of Titania. It would have been good. But have we seen two potential heroes in the Thunderbolts? Because I'm wondering, it'd be interesting that Blonsky and Titania do sort of team up. That's going to be sort of interesting. But it's like he's been now, like when she's talking to Blonsky, Tim Roth's character, he's been like creepy and weird in his like supercell, and it comes out she will defend him after she speaks to Bruce, and that's it. But the humour in this is it's all right. Look, it's not going to grab you to the edge of your seat. But I just thought watching this was just a pleasant experience. Now, I was surprised at the time it was only half an hour long. And I think it works. I don't know if an hour would work on this. But like 30 minutes sort of seems quite... They put a lot in for the time frame. Maybe binge watching this is going to be a lot better. I think I'd rather binge watch it. But I think the potential, I think we might be seeing, you never know, Blonsky, Titania team up, and we might be going down to Daredevil team up as well. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing Wong in this, but it's just nice to see the sideline universe of life on Earth in this world of superheroes and supervillains. But it's going to be good. I'm quite hopeful about this series. I know that it's had quite a lot of bad reviews, and some people have asked me what my thoughts are. I'm open to it. I mean, first episode, I was talking to my co-host on the podcast, and he wasn't a fan of it, which is fair enough. I do respect that. I've asked a couple of other people, which is interesting. I asked a friend on Saturday. He said he really enjoyed it. And I have watched some of the other sci-fi commentators on this. I won't go into names. But they weren't fans of it. I mean, they were going on about de-emasculating men and all this. I mean, when I watch this stuff, I don't really see any of that. You know, maybe it's because I've read the comics when I was growing up. You know, I do love fourth wall interaction, and she does it in this. Now, the actress, I forgot her name, I think she's lovely. You know, I think she's cute. And I think she works as Jen Walters, you know. And it's sort of interesting. But it's going to... I don't know. I've just got a feeling this series could surprise us. Now, I will agree on one thing. I think I do look at the CGI. When it's on Mark Ruffalo, the CGI does work really well. But I don't know, the CGI, I don't know, it just don't, it seems it needs sorting out, doesn't it? It looks alright, but, you know, I can't seem to. When I look at Mark Ruffalo, maybe it's because I've had 10 years of him playing the Hulk. And I'm sort of used to it. Now, I'm looking at a picture of both of them now. And her green thing's more cartoonish than, you know, than his. Which is sort of weird. You know, but we tried to look beyond this. Now, I think the writing for this is okay. Like I said last week, it's like Friends, Sex in the City, or Ally McBeal meets superheroes. So she lives in this sort of interesting world of this, you know, supervillains, weird events and all that. So, and that's what she has to do with her life has now changed. Now, obviously, where Bruce has gone, we're going to find out, either in the film or in this series. But all in all, it wasn't a bad episode. 27 minutes, I think, were just the right amount of time. So I'm going to pull off on this review. There wasn't really much to report. It was enjoyable. That's all I'm going to say. Nothing spectacular. But maybe in the next week or two we're going to see something. So please tune in. Please give this video a like. And live long and prosper.